This here is an empty page, and I'm hoping I can do something with it. All my life I've been creative, and I've always had ideas, and the best way for me to be able to put them down was usually through writing. I can formulate sentences, I can make words, and I pretty much just I leave the visuals up to the reader or whatever's going on. But lately, I've really wanted to explore creating in the physical space, in the visual space, I guess. I've gotten a little bit into like 3D modeling for my 3D printer, and I've loved being able to make models and kind of bring my ideas into the real world. And visual drawing has been one of those things that I've always wanted to do, but never really got the skill to do so. I never really spent time learning how to draw. And when I did, I hated it and I turned my back from it. So this is me learning how to draw. I've been inspired by all sorts of mediums, whether that be through comic books or the different animes that I watch, or even animated films like the stuff like Disney does. Just anything that can just bring a sense of ideas into the physical space without actually being so realistic. I don't know how to explain it. Borderline, I want to draw. I want to draw, and I want to learn how to teach myself how to draw. But I just, for some reason, I can't just sit down and just learn how to draw and scribble until something happens. I need to have some sort of game plan. So I have, with the help of ChatGPT, created a plan to learn how to draw. Look at my little plan right now. It is a 12-week plan to learn how to draw comic books, Western style comic books, because that's what I'm kind of interested in. And I'm going to try it out. And so it's broken it into different weeks of learning the foundations of drawings and character design basics and stuff like that. And 12 weeks is too long. I'm going to try to do it in 100 hours. So this learning plan is broken into a couple of different modules. I have week 1 through foundations of drawing, which is going to start with basic shapes and forms, mainly practicing shape design, circles, squares, and triangles, practicing line work, and combining these to create more complex shapes. And so actually, if I take a look at this, I looked at a video, I'm trying to think of who this is from. Draw Like a Sir. That's who I've been watching. Draw Like a Sir. I've watched his Learn to Draw from 0 to 100 roadmap, which was kind of fell in line a little bit with the ChatGPT guideline. And so ultimately, he said to start with line work and then basic shape design. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to start with line work. And let's see what he wanted me to do with line work. Here, I'm going to do this. Improving your line work or line confidence is the foundation of drawing and will remove the guesswork of strokes so that you can focus on actual drawing. Do not chicken scratch. No bad line quality. Are your curves look like curved CS and I's? And I'm looking at this little image right here. I'm hoping I can put this up on the video as well. Practice CSI lines. So we are going to put on some good breakcore, a little bit of jungle, and we're going to get to drawing some lines. So lots of C's, lots of S's, and lots of I's. Let's get to work. This is a bad time to realize I don't have a pencil sharpener. So I have thoroughly marked up this page. I was doing square. I started with circles, just so I kind of get that flowing motion. I felt like I was going counterclockwise and clockwise, just to kind of get the feeling of both. I followed it up with doing squares in each. I don't know if I'm supposed to be doing squares in like multiple lines and individual lines, or if I should just be kind of striking them all at the same time. And so I felt like I did a little bit of mixture of both, but maybe towards the end, I kind of was just doing them all in one straight line. Followed that up with doing squares and circles in the squares and squares between the circles, and I was just kind of just getting lines out there. And you know, there's some really good circles in here. There's some, I mean, after I marked it all well, but there's some good circles. The squares all kind of look a little oblong. I can tell I'm kind of pulling a little bit to this side almost. And so I might see if I can kind of correct that a little bit. I go here. I'm just going to try to do like I'm going to use these kind of blue lines here to, ooh, yikes. So that little bit right there. I mean, yeah, okay. Okay. Yeesh. Okay, I'm definitely pulling weird. So I just want to go straight down, straight over. No, and that's because I'm pivoting on my wrist there. So I just need to go straight down, straight across. Yeesh. Yeah, these squares are gonna kick my butt. Yeah, look at that little corner right there. I'm drawing all these rectangles. I don't think I'm actually drawing a perfect square yet. Let's see. Oh man. I'm just gonna go slower. It's getting better. I feel like I'm moving with confidence, but another page that has been needlessly marked up. I start with the squares. I as you saw, was really just kind of wonkus. There's nothing really uniform here until I get a little midsection maybe, and then I can start kind of seeing a little more uniform boxes. I slowed it down and started doing just each line individually, and that really got some crisp edges. But I mean, it's kind of, I don't know how to feel. I don't know if this is good or not. I don't know if I'm on the right path, but followed up with circles in each box. Pressing these circles, I try to do clockwise first and counterclockwise, and kind of switch back and forth. A couple circles like this one right here, this one right there. There's a couple good circles in here, I feel like. I feel like I got like the little swooping done. It's the straight lines I have an issue with. And so I was doing a lot of these straight lines. I felt like this one, how it kind of goes down. I feel like I started here and kind of just struck the page. But when I focus on like the actual end point on the mirror side of these pink lines, I felt like I could actually get things a little better. And I was more true to my target, if that makes sense. And so I guess everyone has to start somewhere. It doesn't look like much yet, but you know, one day when a world famous comic book artist. Oh, up there with the greats. But I'm taking a look here. Let's see. Use your whole arm in simple strokes. I'm getting that down. I feel like I'm using my whole arm with the simple strokes. Practice clear and concise lines from one point to another. No bad line quality. I don't feel like I mean, let's see. Take a look here. Practice shape design, circles, squares, triangles. Practice line work. Combine them into more complex forms. Let's say 3D shapes. So I dare go into a little bit of 3D shape work. Hell, let's do it. So we finish it off like that. We're gonna go a little bit of 3D shapes. So we'll start easy. Oh, goddamn. We'll start easy. Let's see. I want to be more confident than that. I'm gonna go here, 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 here. The classic rectangle. I'm gonna throw a couple of lines here, and we are going to combine that. Boom. Cube. Right there, or rectangle. Rectangle in the 3D space. Next, I'm gonna go a little bit. Well, you know, we'll just do it. Ooh, actually, you know what? Let's do this. I'm feeling creative right now. Oh, God. That's what I get for being creative. Okay. No, I need to be more confident than that. Scratch this. I need to be more confident. I'm gonna go line, line, line. Oh. Yeesh. Erase that. Line. Oh, I'm hating this already. I gotta finish it. Can we do a 3D object from this? A little line off. I don't know, there's that whole, like, what is that perspective thing where you draw a dot right here. It kind of goes like from there, from there, from there. I don't know how perspective works. And then we combine them? Jesus Christ. Yeah, there we go. I don't know what that looks like. Maybe. Maybe. I don't know. Let's do something interesting here. Line. I'm gonna kind of do like a circle. And I'll erase this part until it's a half circle. See what I'm doing here? And just kind of finish this curve out. And then we'll just kind of 3D that. We're gonna kind of, match that curve a little bit. And boom. 3D. Let's go with 3D. We'll do triangle. Oh, it's like I get two solid lines, and the third one just ruins it all. Let's see, right there. Okay. We are going to, what if I do like a, you know what, don't complicate it. Boom, 3D printed. 3D printed. I just printed 3D, yeah. We'll go square. We'll go the other way now. Hell yeah. That's what it's all about. I'm gonna pull up my little picture here, some 3D objects. Okay. don't look at that one. But I think this might be where I kind of end on day one at least. Let's see. I'm going to let's cover what we've done so far. My C's, my S's, and I's. My basic shape work. Open a new tab. I guess, yeah, back to where I was. My basic C's, S's, and I's. And the C's, S's, I's here. Progressing on to these conglomerates of shapes. I got shapes here, I got shapes here. Same thing to kind of get my pencil moving. And then we're finishing off the day with some 3D art. Some 3D shapes in here. I think this is good. This, I mean, I can't ask for anything better, honestly. I mean, this is as good as it's gonna get for today. But it's gonna get better throughout my 100 hours. So, that's gonna be day one. I'm gonna call it good.